What's going on, guys? I hope everyone's doing great. Today we have the guaranteed event for Lady Kimi, 150 ancient shards, and you get Lady Kimi. So let me know if you guys are going for her. Obviously, 150 ancients are not impossible to save up for, free to play, but it's a little bit more difficult, right? Granted, if you're doing Ultra Nightmare, Clan Boss daily, getting 2 chests there, doing your events, doing your tournaments, it's not that difficult. Like today, I got super lucky, but I literally got 4 ancient shards. I got 2 from Ultra Nightmare, 2 from Nightmare, which I guess that might not even be lucky because I'd rather get some Void shards, but that did help me out quite a bit with getting a little bit closer to getting Kimi. And I did have to get some shards. I don't have very many gems left, unfortunately, but we're at 152 ancients. So I'm hoping that while doing these openings, we actually get another legendary. That'd be pretty sweet, right? So 150 shards and she doesn't reset your mercy. So obviously that's amazing that she doesn't reset it. It would kind of be crappy if she did reset it, because it takes 150 to get her. Your mercy activates, it starts to activate at 200, and then it's guaranteed at 220. So it would feel bad if it did activate your mercy when you got her, but it doesn't, so it's pretty nice. So ultimately, you could be at 150 shards into your mercy system. During the next 10x, be ready to go ahead and pull a legendary. So I'm hoping that while doing this, I get a Candrafon, Valkyrie, Rhodos. Those are like my top 3, I think. I know there's probably some more that I'm just not thinking about, but I have a lot of legendary affinity champions that I don't have that I would love to have. So I'm just looking through here real quick. I'm not going to go through all this and break it down. Valkyrie, Rhodos, and Gerptuk would be good too. But yeah, we'll look at that later on. I'll look over all the champions, maybe. We'll look at Lady Kimi, talk about her a little bit more in depth. But for anybody here who's just wanting to watch shard pulls, let's get into it. All right, now let me know, like I said, if you guys are going for Lady Kimi, I'm very interested in knowing if you got anything else along the way. I mean, 150 shards, you're more than likely going to get something decent, right? Now, granted, there's no champion chase, no summoning event, no 10x, no 2x, which is kind of unfortunate. I would really like to have that, to be honest, because then you could get the extra legendary books, so on and so forth. Hey, there we go. Seal of the Drakes. What the heck is this? See, Ash, Raid Shadow Legends Ash, he'd be excited for this, I bet. Now, I don't know if he wants a third one, but a second one, I did see his video with 2 Seal of Drakes and 2 Vistics. I don't really want a second one, so I wish I could send that to him. I definitely would. But yeah, definitely not the legendary I was hoping for, but we're very early, right? We're literally 120 maybe even into these pools, so I would rather get that early. Yeah, so we just opened 30 shards. I would much rather get that early on versus later on down the road. Seal of the Drakes, wow. Can you even use a dupe of Seal of the Drakes? Like, would I use a dupe of Seal of the Drakes? Would you use a dupe of Seal of the Drakes? Yeah, I don't think so. Not for me, at least. I was hoping that was going to be Valkyrie. I want a different barbarian. Not quite that barbarian. Now, we do have the champion training event going on right now. So all these rare foods I'm getting is actually good, because I do need to work on the champion training, level up some more champions. It's always champion leveling going on. That's what this game feels like sometimes. It's just brutal 12-3. That is where you live. Now, we do have the 2x speed events going on as well. So double chance to get speed gear from Dragon, which is pretty nice. I'll definitely put quite a bit of energy into that. I did work on my speed Dragon team yesterday, which I will probably do a video about that later on. Maybe try to get some like more free-to-play, or I guess budget options for stage 24 Dragon. That's what I'm going to be farming. It has a good drop rate for speed gear, and it's a little bit cheaper than 25. So, well, good drop rate for epic 6-star gear. That's what I'm going to be farming. I got Frozen Banshee doing it. Not a super difficult team, but one that's definitely, it's less than a minute. Maybe you can work it out. I have Seer. I do have quite a bit of other good champions in the team, but I'll try to make a team that clears the waves pretty quickly, gets to Dragon, and then once it gets to the Dragon, Frozen Banshee basically solos the Dragon from there. So we have 92 out of 150. Getting pretty close. Let's see where the video's at. All right. We got 1 Lego early on. I think we can get another one. I think we got pretty good odds. Well, other than Lady Kimi, of course. I think we got good chance. 0.5% chance. Good chance, yeah. It'd be sick, though, if we did get 2 Legos. Well, 2 regular Legos and then the guaranteed one. So this may actually be the Kimi. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm completely losing my train of thought and my track of shards. All right. I haven't noticed any like top tier epics we've gotten so far. So 22 left. Now, I did have something funny happen on stream a few days ago. So Vogoth was a champion that I was wanting for so long. Well, for a while. I tried pulling in both of his 10x recently to get him. I didn't think I got him. I was doing Undead Faction Wars, and I was scrolling through my champions, opened up the vault, checking out what I had, and then I scrolled down. I was like, wait, I got Vogoth. It was just sitting in my account. It was the first time I'd ever had a champion that I didn't know that I pulled just appear. So it was definitely pretty crazy, but hey, I'll take it. Very, very nice. Which I don't think that's ever going to happen again. Just scrolling through and finding a random champion. Oh, Lady Kimi. I knew it. Another Lego? Dang it. I was hoping that may have been like an extra Lego for me. So we got Silver Drakes and Lady Kimi. Yeah, overall, the pulls, nothing crazy. We did get a Master Butcher though, which could be useful for Bommel, maybe. I mean, I have a Bommel team right now. I do need my books for Whirlum Frost King. Unfortunately, he's not fully booked. The team I'm using is a little bit not free to play. That's what I'm gonna say. A little bit not free to play. So it's a little bit more difficult. You can switch Siphi for Rector Drath. That's what someone else in my clan's using. Grim as well, which is another champion I would love to have. But this is what I currently have set up. I do like it. I need to get Whirlum fully booked out though for it to work better. Now, let's take a look at Lady Kimi. All right, so Lady Kimi's right here. Now, when it comes to her kit and whether or not it's worth it for you to pull for her, it really depends on your account and what you're working on. Now, for me, I'm going to try to get her worked into the arena. Her books, decent, I think, amount of books. So 5 there, 4 there. So we're 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books. I mean, with the current rate of legendaries and their booking amount of books they require, that's not actually crazy, 13 books or whatever. So I will definitely try to book her when I can. I don't have any legendary books right now, I don't think. If I do, I'm going to give them to Whirlum because I really need to get him booked out. Now, if I am able to book her, I'm definitely going to. But as far as where I'm going to use her, I honestly plan to use her in the arena in some fashion. The arena, as well as the Doom Tower against Dark Fae. I think she can be really good there. Decrease accuracy, decrease speed. Decrease speed alone is huge. Increase accuracy, increase speed. Overall, her kit brings a lot to the table. Plus the 30% increased speed aura. Overall, she just brings a lot to the team. But where she's going to fit in exactly, I'm going to play around with her. I think she's a lot better than the champion who I chased a while back, which was Helior. Helior, I really have no use for him. To be honest, I pulled for him, spent some money for him, and he just sits in my vault. I tried so hard to find a use for him. Couldn't really do it. Kimi has a very good base speed. She has a very good kit in general. So as far as like a champion who, if you're early to mid game, even like approaching late game, I think she's gonna be really good. Obviously, she's gonna be really good for Shadowkin. Well, not obviously, but more than likely gonna be really good for the Shadowkin faction for Faction Wars when they finally release. But for now, I'm definitely gonna try to fit her into my arena team. I'm gonna use her in some Doom Tower. This aura is too good to not use in Doom Tower. And then this A1, maybe I can figure out some ways to get this to work in the arena and do well also. I mean, 50% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15%, books up to a 60% chance to decrease the target's turn meter by 15%. Pair that with, go to Evil Eye, which I think is a 15% chance, 15% turn meter reduction as well on a single target. So 20% turn meter reduction on single target skills. So essentially, if you had her going first, you may be able to really mess up the enemy's turn order and how they're taking their turn. So that could be pretty neat. Definitely a champion who I'm going to consider building out, or not going to consider. I'm definitely going to build her out for CVC. Going to look into her. I think if you're a early game, mid game player, even approaching late game, I think she's worth it. If you have the shards, I don't think she's a champion who I would say, hey, if you're just at enough gems to go ahead and buy to get her and you're a free to play player, I don't necessarily know if she's worth it to go for that or not. Maybe she is, maybe she's not. I'm going to test her out. I don't think I'm going to have any real solid information on her before the event ends, but keep in mind, getting a guaranteed legendary from 150 shards is always a good situation, right? It's always good to get a guaranteed legendary and maybe get another one along the way as well, especially like this, where it doesn't reset your mercy. So the Scylla Drakes that I pulled, she did reset my mercy, but Lady Kimi didn't. So I'm 130 shards into my mercy system now. So about 100 more shards, I'm gonna get another legendary. Save that up for a 10x event, we'll be good to go. I'll get a hopefully good legendary during whatever 10x event that I end up going for, guys. So let me know, are you pulling for Lady Kimi? Where do you plan to use her? I think a lot of people are going to be in the arena, but I think other people are going to be Doom Tower and then progressional content like dungeons in general. She may fit into my other teams. I'm definitely going to try her out, see if I can fit her into any dragons, Ice Golem, Fire Knight, so on and so forth. Maybe Fire Knight. Maybe she has a actual use in Fire Knight because she does have that A1 with turn meter reduction. So maybe she does. But either way, guys, let me know what you're doing. Let me know what your thoughts are on these events. I personally like them, especially if you're a later game player. You probably have enough shards saved up or the ability to save the shards to get these events and get them finished. But either way, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll try to put out some information on Lady Kimi, as well as I'm going to do some champion gearing guide type things here soon. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video.